Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hand of Fate. I'm Nai.
I'm Mako. We're still delving endlessly into endless mode. But we are slowly making progress.
Yeah, we're getting stuff. We're getting rings.
We
And
now
things,
have...
some tokens.
I was going to say, we now have a ring for every finger and then some.
We're getting to every toe, too, which is kind of impressive. I don't know how his feet end up fitting in those boots.
I say that I created this game.
Mako, do you ever find that
Many
you
of the things
have a
I've told
plan
you are
for,
true.
like, something you buy and it ends
I
up
do
doing
not know
something
who
completely
created it.
different by the end of the day?
Oh, Lord, yes.
One of the things that I wanted to do, is that, for a couple of years in my room, I have lived by the overhead light and have not in any way had, like, a table lamp or a desk lamp at all. And I was pretty okay with this for a while. But pretty recently, I decided to read kind of on my way to sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is the light switch for my overhead light is about 7 or 8 feet away from my bed. So I'm reading to kind of calm down and get ready to go to sleep. And then I have to stand up, go flick the light switch off. By the time I get back to bed, I'm kind of like a little bit more awake again. So, basically contrary to the point. So I came to the conclusion that I would very much need to get myself a table lamp. At the same time, there's Charity. Can't do anything about it. I need 30 food to actually help him.
Pity.
At the same time, I also need to grab myself some measure of trash can for my room. I need something to put trash in.
Delivers again.
So I decided I was going to go solve these problems. And so what I decided I wanted to do is I didn't want to get, like, a silver trash can or something that is very bright. I have a fairly dark room. All my windows are covered because I hate the accursed sun. And, in addition to that, I have a lot of, like, most of the furniture in my room is dark and wood. So a bright silver aluminum trash can just doesn't fit the aesthetic. So I was trying to decide what I wanted to do, and I decided what I would do is I would go get, like, a wicker hamper or something and just line that with a trash bag, and that would be my trash can. So we were trying to decide where I wanted to get my, where I wanted to get this stuff from. And my mom is a much savvier shopper than I am. So we went to a local mall-ish area. And she said, okay, let's go to, let's see, we're going to draw Consuming Shame, apparently, which is a terrible artifact. She said, let's go to Marshall's first. And I was kind of amenable. I said, okay, let's go to Marshall's first. So we went to Marshall's. And they just had, like, a bunch of, like, some of their lamps were broken, and they had a bunch of, like, silver metal lamps and stuff, and I'm like, okay, this stuff is terrible. And she goes, okay, how about we go to TJ Maxx? And I went, aren't they owned by the same company? Yes. So don't they have basically the same thing? Well, yeah. And I said, okay, well, I guess we can go and look. I'm gonna skip the Ghost of the Sea, because apparently she doesn't like me because I'm on Warlord
Trudging along a muddy road.
So we went over there, and they literally had the exact same selection. So I said, okay, let's go where I wanted to go. We're going to go to Pier 1 Imports, because I happen to like the stuff they have. So we go to Pier 1, and it turns out they basically have the type of thing I'm looking for. It's this lovely, like, take a flat board, right? Twist it about 180 degrees, so there's just one twist in the middle, and that's this lamp. It's just this lovely dark wood. It has a really nice, it has a nice lampshade. Like, all in all, it's a lovely thing. So I got that. So I'm okay. That's great. But I wasn't finding anything I wanted to use as a trash can. So we go next door to this other place called World Market. They're right next to each other. Don't ask me. We go in, and I find basically what I was looking for in the first place, which was, like, this round wicker hamper. And I decided, okay, that's going to be my trash can. Well, I get home, and my current, like, clothes hamper was full to laundry day. So I start putting clothes into the wicker hamper, using it for its intended use. Take a look at it, and I go, you know what? I'm just going to take this kind of not so nice looking plastic Bose hamper, and that's going to be my trash can instead. It just worked out the exact opposite that I intended it to be. Which is really weird, but I'm actually a little bit happier now. Plunderer's cap, please. Haha. I will take 2 more gold in this direction.
I'm sure
Thank
you're
you, Plunderer's cap. You have already paid for yourself.
Actually, given its value when you buy it from the store, that's not too wrong either.
It's 44 when you buy it from a store. Go ahead and request a song, get a single blessing, Headman's Blessing. I don't use axes.
Useful.
This is actually a hard choice. I'm going to give them half my gold. It's a lot, but I think half my gold is better than half my food at this point. Field of Poppies is tempting, and in fact, I think I'm going to do that.
Sail away and see what you will find.
Because Field of Poppies lets me redo this entire floor, and we have some good stuff on this floor. Okay, the exit stays where it was. And apparently I'm not allowed to do Maze of Traps again. I'll be honest that I'm a little bit confused about that distinction. Like, why let me do Traveling Minstrels again, which gives me blessings, and don't let me do Maze of Traps again?
It's the same maze of traps, so it's probably the same maze.
I guess. It's a weird... I find that games are weird when they make those really just off-putting distinctions like that. It just doesn't make too much sense to me. Okay, now our combat speed is distinctly different because I'm not using Soldier's Furor anymore. Not that it really matters because Killing Streak speeds me up anyways. Okay. Don't really care about Deadly Traps either. I want to get enough money that I can actually like get rid of some of these curses. Okay, the map's going to show me where everything is. We do want the Wandering Minstrels. I kind of want Twisted Canyon. Okay, what do we have here? Ring of Punishment. We're going to go ahead and put those in the bottom, actually. And then I'll take 5 food. I do have 69 gold. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Mage and see if we can spend some of this gold, and then I'll go back to the Wandering Minstrels and then give them half the gold I have remaining. This way I can get another 1 to 2 blessings, hopefully, but not have to sacrifice so much of my gold again. And unfortunately, he has the same crap as he always does.
Dragon, what does the dragon ring do? I'm sure I've asked this before.
Unless you have to have all of the dragon relics for the dragon.
Which we don't.
Do anything.
Unfortunately, but
We'll go ahead and do the Twisted Canyon again, and maybe I'll actually be able to descend correctly this time. Okay, that's a little bit better.
I'm fairly certain I've asked and forgotten about the ring multiple times now. I have a very bad memory.
The thing that the ring does is I think it fills your health back to full after every combat, but only if you have all other dragon relics equipped. Which, unfortunately, the entire dragon relic set, 1, has an achievement, and 2, it's ridiculous broken.
Well, there's a reason that we need to be, like, so blessed that the Pope looks up to us, so...
Yeah, it's ridiculous broken. If you do this, you're descending, like, to floor 50 or something. Like, that's how good it is. I haven't seen the full list of what all the relics do, but they all have these gigantic bonuses. But you only get those bonuses if you...
Ooh, that could be bad.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of that as soon as we can. You only get the bonuses from the dragon relics when you have a large number of other dragon relics. So, what have you?
I was going to say, dude, you just got stabbed. You really have bigger problems than trying to pork our stuff.
What's irritating about that is that the relic I have is consuming shame. I would love to just give it to him. Here, I'll sell it to you. Have this. I hate this artifact. It's terrible.
Choose from these options.
Oh dear.
No, you can still turn this around. Maybe.
Possibly. Okay, we got a decent success. We get 1 health gain card. Okay. Yeah. We gained 1 health. Wonderful. Treasure chest, lizard dome, bad attack tavern, battle brooktop. There's some decent stuff on this floor.
A horse is a
Do you have the food to make it, though?
I'm sure you'll leave this one.
I mean, I will.
You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
The biggest problem is actually my health over my food right now.
Let's see, what health?
Yeah, we've lost a lot of max health.
Relieved.
Let's go ahead and sell that axe. What does he actually have? Angel's Wing, Ring of Poverty, Armor of Gold, Ring of Enlightenment. Ring of Poverty is tempting, but just can't do anything with it. We go ahead and do this a couple times, and then hopefully we're going to leave, and then hopefully when we come back, after going to, let's say, the treasure chest up above me, hopefully we'll have gained enough money to actually do something out of that.
But first, it's a trip to the Lizard Dome.
We're going to have to fight the Three of Dust. Oh no! Oh, that's a fire that I should not have stuck through. I didn't even realize that trap was firing. Okay, I should be able to juggle these guys now that my combo is pretty high. And done. Just cut off his legs, just like that.
Something is making you regain health. Oh, that's the headsman's, because you're using it because you got by default you got max. Yes.
Yeah. Yep. 1 gain card. We get 15 plus max health. That's actually really helpful. Not a tremendous gain, but not a bad one either, actually.
It's about as good as you're going to get out of a max gain card.
Yep.
I mean, technically, I was going to say, technically
30% is, better.
But yeah, but 30% wouldn't have done you any better. Yeah. Oh, this could go badly.
Regular failure. Take 1 health pain card, that's fine. Oh no! That's a regular treasure chest. Not a mimic. How about that one? Okay. Get my 4 gain cards. We'll take the 40 gold. Now the Plunderer's Cap has paid for itself. We'll take the 40 gold.
Deja vu.
Draw 3, choose to discard.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
No, those are staying on top. Thank you. And 10 gold. Okay. Yeah, those are some decent cards there. Let's, I'm trying to decide if I want to go to the left. Not really. It's tempting to go to the left, because Bandit Attack, I just fight some bandits, and that's about all that happens. Battle at Brooktop tends to have some good rewards. Occult Ring is kind of excellent. Actually, all of this is kind of excellent. What's my current weapon? Do you remember?
Interesting choice.
Just a regular sword?
Just a... I don't know, actually.
Yes. Okay. We'll go ahead and buy the Skeleton King sword.
As pleases you.
I really should buy it anyways, just because Warlord, but... Okay, that was actually kind of good. Now, what isn't kind of good is my food right now.
You are going to starve.
I may be able to keep myself alive. Let's not get hit by stupid stuff.
So try not to die horribly, and given to understand it could reflect poorly.
That. I don't know why I lost my my combo there. See, as long as I can do fights, I'll gain my health back from my starvation with the Skeleton King sword, which is actually what I'm counting on. So I'm back up to full health. And then hopefully, like, the Tavern or Battle at Brooktop will give me food gain. I don't think this actually even can give me food gain. Yeah, no reward. Okay, I want a fail then success, or a huge success, or a fail then huge success. One of those. Okay, fail. Okay, so either success or huge success are what I'm going for here.
A choice. Select your desire.
Huge success. Okay, I'll take it. It's going to force us to fight. This is fine. You know what I'll do? Let's go ahead and use the Consuming Shame.
Refresh my memory, what does that actually do?
It inflicts a poison that weakens enemies.
Oh, right.
It's pretty terrible, is the thing about it. I don't know why that hit me. Okay. Now that. I'm not too worried about this fight because it's the King of Dust. We've dealt with him before. People are dead, and Killing Streak has made me just ridiculous right now. Oh, I got hit. Darn, now not so fast anymore. Ow. Can we not do that? I'm going to be out of food soon. And I also have to deal with the captain, who's going to be a dick. Can we just not? Come on. Come on. Okay, unfortunately, I did not have quite as much health as I would have liked to at the end of that fight. We're still going to go and try to kill the captain. We're going to take 3 pain cards, lose 10 max health, so we're back to where we were. Lose 5 max health, now we're worse than where we were. Lose 10 health. And then 4 gain cards. Okay, so we'll gain 25 health, so now we're back up to full health at least. I'll take 10 food. Okay, so food's taken care of. We're good on food. We'll do it again. Now we're really good on food. And we'll get more food. So, I no longer have a problem with food. For a while, at least. But no gold, no items, which is a little unfortunate. Well, let's do it. I don't really like this particular fight, but as long as okay, that hurt. Okay, dodge that. Okay, one of the casters is down. So just have to kill the other one. Caster, the unfriendly lizard. I don't know why that was just running in my head for a second there. Ow! Dodge, 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 dodge! Okay, oh my god, I'm alive. Dodge that.
If I remember correctly, this weapon starts draining health at high,
Yeah. The problem is high means high.
Need 20 plus.
At least, yeah.
Well, you started recovering health as soon as you hit 20, so...
Yep.
Ever hopeful, but...
Hope springs eternal. Ow. No! Okay, nope. Do not do that. Give me my health back. Unfortunately, that means that all of these guys are still alive. Luckily, we're kind of getting there. And then I lost all my health again. God, I can't even take one hit right now. Why are you all still alive? You know what I just recently learned?
Huh?
So, it's always interesting to hear of a gaming company and the wide variety of games they make. And the game company in question is Platinum Games.
Platinum. I love Platinum.
So, I love Platinum 2 specifically because of Wonderful 101. That's my game of choice. I didn't realize the same company that made Wonderful 101 also made Vanquish.
Yes. I've never played that one, but I hear it's good.
I've heard it's very cult following, is what I understand of it. A lot of people don't like it because of the combat style, very like fast-paced, very slidey. And, you know, like Call of Duty people don't really like it for that reason.
Well, they're
Dead
Call of
Hero was
Duty
good.
people.
Much good mate, do you?
Well, let's not insult the Call of Duty people. They do that by themselves. If you're a Call of Duty person, you brought it on yourself.
The idea is fine, but I'm sorry, there's just something about that game series that just does not appeal to me, and I just don't understand the people who play it.
I mean, I liked it once upon a time.
It has its benefits, otherwise people wouldn't still play it. It's just I just can't quite grasp it myself.
I mean, I love playing Call of Duty back at in the Modern Warfare 1 and 2 era. That's when I played it, and that's when I enjoyed it. But kind of as time went on, it just ceased to be a particularly like amazing game for me.
I'm afraid my war-themed shooter of choice was once upon a time Medal of Honor, and that was back when it was like an actual shooter, not a team-based online thing.
I don't have a problem with team-based online things. It's just there seems to be a little bit too many of them.
Yeah, I just
like the one I will say there are some I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Blizzard's Overwatch.
That looks like it could be interesting.
The video is what caught my attention. Hey, have you seen the video?
I've seen a couple
commercial
of them.
Okay.
I know I haven't seen the commercial.
Like the one, like, I'm talking about the made by DreamWorks animation.
No,
video.
no, I haven't.
Okay, you have to go look this up because I swear to God it's DreamWorks or Pixar. Not sure who, but we were arguing about it when we first saw it. But it looks like either DreamWorks or Pixar did the animation for them. And it shows off kind of the idea behind Overwatch, like who the Overwatch are, who their enemies are, how they fight, and introduces a couple characters and how they fight. And it's so damn cool. It's basically like it feels like The Incredibles meets like The Incredibles meets Borderlands in a way.
I've seen that sort of.
You know, like these heroes are over the hill and they're not particularly impressive anymore, but if you get them in just the right situation, they can be a badass group again. That's kind of how it felt. Except
8 Ratmen.
The exception was that it was the girl, I don't know her name, she's the one everybody likes, the teleport girl. The super speedy one.
Yep.
She's the only one who like hasn't gone over the hill, but the super gorilla did. So it was so much fun to watch, and the entire room when we watched it was just like agog. We were all like, "Oh my god, this looks amazing! I cannot wait for this to come out!" Blah 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 blah.
There's a handful of shooters and shooter likes that are going to come out that look good, but something keeps hitting you for -8. What's that?
I think it's Poison.
There's a handful of things coming out that look like they could be interesting or going to be coming out. As I said, my poison of choice shooter-wise right now is actually Destiny, so.
If they made Destiny for PC, I'd probably play it. But Bungie does not like PC players. They hate us.
I was going to say they've always been more of a max at a group anyway. Marathon would be a perfect example of that one.
Yeah.
Like, Battleborn looks good. What was the other one? There's actually a shooter MOBA style thing. I don't really go for MOBAs that much. Like I had a hard time keeping my attention focused on League of Legends. I love the design, but you're gonna get yourself killed if you try this. You know that.
I'm not trying it. I'm going for Sunken Treasure.
You got the money to do it this time.
Right. Let's go. Pay to go searching for treasure. The fisherman takes your gold without hesitation. You set out in the open sea. After a time, the fisherman claims to have reached the place that the ships went down. You dive in. The waters are teeming with fish and sea turtles as you search for loot. Okay.
50-50 chance. Success!
Luck is with you this day. Scattered on the floor, you find some gold coins. Uh-huh. You quickly look around for more signs of the sunken shifts. The fish and sea turtles seem indifferent to your contemplations. We'll continue searching. You hope your breath holds out as you continue moving through the murky water. The waters are teeming with fish and the sea turtles as you search for loot. Okay.
Okay, I get the thing this might be a rolling challenge kind of thing. Like, the longer you're at it, the better the stuff you're likely to find, as long as you
Maybe.
keep getting
Luck
successes.
is with you, and amongst some strange colored rocks, you discover a lost dash of metal ore. You can look around for more signs of the sunken ships. The fish and sea turtles seem indifferent to your contemplations. You might be right.
As long as you don't have a failure, I think you might get to keep going at this.
A passing mermaid takes an interest in you and stops to breathe air into your mouth, and she has gone to the dark depths of the ocean. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about that one.
I think there might be an undisclosed... Whoops.
You discover nothing more than rotting planks, old cannonballs, and more fish. You take a moment to get your bearings. You're probably allowed to do this a certain number of times. Uh-oh.
Right.
Things are occurring.
Ooh.
Regular success. Luck is with you. Lost stash of metal ore. That metal ore is, I think that's meant specifically for a very specific card from the expansion. Huge failure.
Oh, this could go badly.
You are suddenly attacked by a group of sea monks. You waste precious time hiding from them in the shadows of the sunken ship. You feel the pressure of the water closing in around you. Perhaps it is time to head back to the surface. Head back to the surface. Oh.
Oh!
I think that might have something to do with how long you're down. 3 pain... Ooh.
Ouch.
Congratulations, you got the bends.
That must be the punishment for staying down so long. So you got to gauge how long you can stay down before really bad things happen.
Congratulations, you got the bends.
And I was well, I still am certified, but I was a scuba diver. That's not funny. There's a call for the priest up there. We should probably head in that direction. Trading post.
You run out of food.
Sorry, I have no food.
You lose your health and you die.
Captain Bocanera. Hey, Cap.
Still here.
Food, please.
We do not speak of the true death.
Thank
The
you.
final oblivion. Only the
Help the
death
locals.
of
What do
Gain,
they want?
where your peace begins again.
Take
and
2 curses.
moves across
Corrupt
the table.
healers. I didn't see what that actually did.
This game,
And heavy arrows
like all
again.
games,
Oh, I forgot about that
touches on
curse.
that true death, however, for a life must be lost.
So,
and lost for all time.
about that.
We are screwed, aren't we?
Let's go ahead and get rid of that. I have 2 heavy arrows. Whenever the player is healed, they also lose 1 gold for every 2 health. No, we're gonna get rid of that. We may be screwed. Yes.
I was gonna say, like, you've got so little health that you might as well keel over the moment someone looks at you sideways.
Yeah. If I get hit once, I'm basically dead. No, we got some food, so we're good.
I have forgotten where I was where we were in terms of story or discussion.
You're giving me next week's lottery numbers.
Well, the bad news is there aren't any lottery numbers next week. The place burns down.
Oh. Well, that's good to know. I'll buy stock in them after they go down. I'll sell the stock I have now. Does that count as insider trading?
Oh, right, we were talking about shooters.
Was that?
And we were talking about shooters, and I was sort of tangenting a little bit. I like MOBAs, but I have a hard time getting into them. I was saying, like, because you'd mentioned Battleborn, and it struck me as a kind of shooter MOBA. And there was another one coming out
I
that
didn't mention
reminded
Battleborn. I mentioned Overwatch.
Overwatch. That was what I meant.
Battleborn is like the shooter mode, though.
There's another one coming out that, like, I've seen bits and pieces of it, and it looks like it could be kind of neat. From the sort of semi-shooter MOBA. What is it called? Gigantic, I think, is what it's called.
It's the Xbox One one.
I like the idea just because, like, it's, standard find and defeat your enemy, the enemy team's base. Only in this case, the base is a giant monster that will step on you.
Well, the MOBA I liked before MOBAs really became huge. Was the one that no one played, Demigod.
I always wanted to try that, but it came at exactly the wrong time for me.
It's on Steam.
Yeah, but is anybody else playing it?
I'd play it. It had that very interesting MOBA style that go and attack their tower. So it did all the normal MOBA things. You know, you play as a hero, you level up, gain equipment, go attack their tower. What it did, and I'm just amazed no other MOBA seems to do, is that you're allowed to upgrade your tower and your minions. So you get this balancing act. You know, this time, do I upgrade the tower, or do I spend this money on myself to gain better equipment? Where do I go? And it also had some of the cooler heroes that I've seen. My favorite being the Rook, which is the
castle.
The castle that's on the cover of the game. The thing about Demigod is that every one of every character is a god a demigod who is seeking to become a full god. That's the concept. And you're in a tournament to see who has the power to do so. And so you have 11. Oh, right, because of 2 heavy arrows. That's right. This will have to wait for next time, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we'll see you later.
The cold embrace of
Let's see what our
death
score is, but
and the first
terrible.
stuttering steps
Okay,
of
terrible
new
score.
life.
See you next time.